Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Lyoto, the Dragon Machida. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dricus, still not DuPlessis.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, ready to go for round 1. There's Lyoto, the Dragon Machida. The expectation is we'll get a little bit of a feeling out process here in the early going. Certainly, Machida has had a lot of big wins in round 1, but the opposition oftentimes in the early going is tentative as they try to get a beat on the unorthodox Lyoto Machida.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, lands another hook. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Lands that beautiful jab.
Trying to establish the jab early on here. DuPlessis gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick. Big punch land.
Useful strike there. The hook is clean. He's got good leg kicks. There it is. Just misses with the right. Nice kick landed there by Machida. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Ooh, big knee. Massive head kick. It's a nice jab by him there. Right on the button. Oh, and he lands again.
Nice level change. Secures the takedown.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here.
That Darce is tight. This has got to be the end of the fight.
Oh, he got out!
He got out and defended. John, I thought it was over. I thought it was done. It was so tight, it was deep. They were hip to hip. I thought the fight was done. Great job and awareness by this young man to defend that Darce choke.
Right into side control. Just over 2 minutes to go in round 1. Oh, he's got his knee on the belly, raining down punches here. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get 2 high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Oh, he connects there. Nice crack there. Swing and a miss by DuPlessis.
Wow, actually got the takedown. Big ground and pound. Oh, slick reversal right there. Get the mount here. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. In the half guard.
DuPlessis got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Machida. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, take a seat, bud. Relax, breathe, slow it down. Slow the heart rate down. You with me? Okay, listen. I need you to stay relaxed.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC. And no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding, and look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent. And as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it take an effect.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, nice job there by the corner after that previous round as our next round gets underway, and their fighter is undeterred. He was close on the submission in the previous round. He's going to get right back to it.
He's like a dog on a bone. He's going to continue to attack, until he eventually gets what he wants.
Oh, great block there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Nice straight there by DuPlessis.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
DuPlessis' nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Whiffs on the right hand.
That's take down the tip here.
DuPlessis in half guard. All right, has the guard closed here. DuPlessis back in half guard. Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut.
Fight back.
Machida gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Fast jab lands him.
Good job defensively to block that punch. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the others.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that...
Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
Oh, you hurt him again, bro.
Oh! So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Swing and a miss by Machida. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward. Oh! He got hurt again. Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut. This is a terrible position.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Machida. He's having his way with him here. Man, that is going for that patented rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke looks tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it worked. Gotta be very careful there. Great job landing from the top position.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
I want you to go out there, put your comment.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Well, he misses with the left punch there.
He's hurt. Oh, look at that.
Big right hand there. Oh!
Every time he throws that leg kick, it lands with so much force.
Nice jab there by Dricus DuPlessis. All right, so that calf is starting to bruise up. We'll keep an eye on it.
He's got to check now, because if he doesn't, his leg is going to be so... He's not going to be able to move. He's going to be in real trouble.
Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. The right hand just misses. Machida's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking takedowns off of his punches.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Machida. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. DuPlessis back in half guard, very comfortable here. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Still pursuing the submission here.
He is like a dog on a bone.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, well, time is the end.
Oh my goodness.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad. but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Machida's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. We passed the midway point of the third and final round. DuPlessis gets hit by that leg kick.
Great hand. And tonight, his kicks are leading the dance.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. That's good defense to block that punch. DuPlessis blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh effect.
Just throwing a traditional leg kick. The traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot can be done with those traditional leg kicks.
Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. 1 minute to go. Machida's eyes closing up now, not good for him. Back to the well with the uppercut, now it's true. Keep pushing forward, let's go.
Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face. Oh, nice jab.
Now he's got the single collar and the clinch. Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both, even know them, they're both willing and ready to continue this fight.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Dricus DuPlessis.
All right, so no surprise there as he gets it done on all 3 judges' scorecards. He kind of was confident if this was just a kickboxing match, but obviously he mixed it up and it paid dividends tonight.
It's mixed martial arts, and he showed that tonight. He showed that developing every skill in the game is what's going to be important as you have championship aspirations. He did it, got a massive victory, and wins a superior decision.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mackenzie, Dern. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Xiaonan.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here's Mackenzie Dern really going strong now in current form at 115 pounds as we get this round underway. She has main evented for the UFC. She has realized a whole lot of success, and that says nothing of all that she accomplished in the jiu-jitsu world prior to getting to the UFC. Chief among her improvements, her striking. Jason Perillo and that alignment at Ruka out in California has paid immediate dividends, and she actually believes this matchup is going to provide her the landscape upon which to really showcase the improvements in her striking. Went for the inside leg kick. Counters with the straight right. the teeth. Oh, nice knee by her there. I don't have to tell you, there's no pad on the knee, and she got it home there.
She got it right where she needed to be. She landed it right on target and also landed it at a time that her opponent was trying to take her down. That will give her pause, make her reconsider her approach as she tries to get this fight to the floor.
Oh, straight to the body by Xiaonan.
What a great block. She's really on point tonight.
Oh, there's that roundhouse kick, and it lands for her. I didn't realize she had that in her arsenal.
She has all the tools in her arsenal, so we should not be surprised when we see her do anything inside the octagon.
You got that roundhouse kick or no?
I mean, I do, but it looks horrible.
Xiaonan going for the body. Missed with that kick. 2 minutes have gone by. Oh, nice punishing kick to the body. Ooh, side kick, well timed there. And potentially a critical takedown here. Dern's in half guard now. And right into side control. Dern's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, she's got that Kimura locked in tight. Oh, tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
And now she's in mount.
2 minutes to go in round one. Dern's able to transition back to side control now. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Well, we're becoming a broken record. Another ground strike landed by her there. Dern's in half guard.
And this is where she's good. Once she's on top is where she's a beast.
Great movement by her here on the... Dern's trying for a submission here. Oh, she's got that board locked in tight now. Wow, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady with submission defense. Oh, the kick landed.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Less than a minute to go in the round. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Oh, nice counter jab to snap the head back. Beautiful combination there. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on them, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
5 minutes in the books.
Everything is going good, okay? That's what we're talking about. Keep taking her down. You'll control everything on the ground. So take her down.
All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round, DC. I don't care how strong your core is, you can't take too many more of those body kicks.
John, you can't train for that. I mean, you cannot train to take those types of body kicks. They start to really wear at your gas tank, and then you start to make mistakes. When you take that many body kicks, you start making mistakes, and before you know it, the fight's over.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, DC, here we go. The next round is underway. She attacked the body to great effect in the previous round, and you got to think there's plenty more where that came from.
She does a great job of mixing in body kicks, body punches, and knees to get her opponent to make mistakes where she can find her kill shot up top. But don't think for a second that she is not comfortable. Just stay in the course and finish the fight with a body shot.
Straight right hand, but she misses.
Big knee.
There's a kick.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's takedown defense 101. She stuffs yet another shot right there. We told you off the top if she could stay upright, probably was going to be her fight to lose.
And she's fighting really well because she understands that she holds the advantage in the stand-up, in the striking. That is her realm. Although she's very balanced, she is a better striker than this Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. And by staying upright, by defending takedowns, she is able to prove that.
Just out of range with the big right hand. And that one certainly found the target. Takedown defense holds up. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Connects with a beautiful jab.
Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon. Tonight, she is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws. Got the hook in quickly.
And follows up with another one. Right, so a pretty interesting development here in terms of this fighter's evolution. Just as we saw in the last round, primarily a jiu-jitsu athlete, having a lot of success with her striking technique.
But you can see it from the moment she came out the corner. She was confident. She told us she would not chase takedowns. She felt like she was even better in the striking. And to this point, she has proven exactly that.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Two minutes to go.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Just unable to quite find that range. Overhand is good. All right, so perhaps a little dirty boxing is in order now as she gains the clinch position yet again.
She does a good job of getting chest to chest, trying to impose herself on her opponent, make her carry her weight, and really make her work the entire time in the octagon.
All right, so the body shots continue to be the narrative in this fight. And a lot of bruising now starting to develop on that side.
You know, the kicks, the punches, the knees, just the ability to mix up all of her strikes to the body has allowed for her to get out ahead of her opponent. Now, her opponent's confused. She has no answers for these body shots.
Big power shot there. And there's a takedown attempt.
Another big shot to the head.
Dern's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later. Oh, so how about that? She gets the takedown late in the round. The persistence paid off, Chip.
Persistence pays off. She is a cardio machine. So in order to secure a very big takedown like that late in the round, testament to her.
Xiaonan's back in full guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Dern's going for a choke here. Oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round as our next round gets underway. Some risk management in the previous 5 minutes there.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they're the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close.
Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. Xiaonan gets touched by that leg kick attempt. She missed with that jab. All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways, and it's starting to pay dividends for her.
Oh, she landed a huge hook there. Attempts the front kick there. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Oh! Massive kick to the head. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that. She got that single collar tie.
Massive knee to the body.
Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight. Under 3 minutes to decide this one. Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission or she's going to be on the wrong end of the scorecard.
Well, she's got to do something. You are not going to win this fight if you let it get to the judges.
All right, so she attacks the body yet again, and now you really see those bruises, Daniel, starting to accumulate.
Well, she did everything to do that, and she was able to stay the course. Even when something got blocked, even if something got defended, she never changed the way that she attacked. It's beautiful to watch a person so rooted in the game plan, and that game plan paying dividends.
Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out of it. All right, so a storyline developing. You see a cut has been opened around her eye.
She's got a cut on her eye. She's been getting hit in that same spot. The cut's nothing too big right now, but if she doesn't protect it, it'll get a lot worse.
She lands the straight punch here. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, nice investment with the kick to the body. She landed that jab. Well, that's one way to keep the jiu-jitsu fighter at bay. Keep popping her in the mouth.
She's keeping her distance behind that beautiful jab. What a great way to stay safe from being forced to grapple.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Oh, beautifully done with the hook there by Xiaonan.
There's another one. What a fight!
Oh, with authority the body. Tries to work it into a takedown. Xiaonan's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Oh, huge left. 30 seconds to go in the round. Beautiful knee. Man, her jab is good. Outstanding output on both sides. Oh! Oh, big left. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
All three judges score the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Mackenzie Dern.
All right, so a clear decision victory for her here tonight. I think even if the judges were inebriated, they would have seen that her grappling was the story of this fight.
You know, sometimes these judges, man, you know me and the judges, we don't always see eye to eye, but it would seem as though that one would have been hard to lump up because she did such a great job controlling the action on the ground. She did such a great job of really dominating and imposing herself on her opponent. She deserved to get that decision victory.
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, the All-American Chris Weidman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Marcin Tybura.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, early round action here. You probably recognize that face. It is Marcin Tybura, who made his UFC debut as the consensus best heavyweight out of Poland back in 2016. Had a big 5-fight winning streak that nearly resulted in a championship opportunity. And he has said, if I can rechannel that form tonight, get a finish, I'm back on Dana White, Sean Shelby, and Mick Maynard's radar. That's some good takedown defense right there. Single leg attempt, no good. Oh, could be in trouble after that knee to the head.
Oh, he hurt.
Straight right hand now, just misses. Oh, he missed with that right hand. Weidman gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Big double leg level change. He passes the half. Oh, right into mount. This is where he wants to be.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Weidman. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Tybura.
Back to the clinch. Let's see what he does now. The timing was right there. Lands a nice takedown.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Marcin Tybura. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, north-south position. Now we'll see who transitions first. Under 3 minutes to go in round 1. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. He He passes to half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight. He's got the choke in.
Oh, somehow he got out!
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air, used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Weidman's back in full mount. 90 seconds to go in our opening round. Tybura's in half guard. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Lands with the ground and pound. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Nicely done. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Fight does go down. You on top, so look for your scramble, look for your swoops, look for your reverses. Good luck.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Round 2 underway. Well, there was a moment in that previous round when it looked like we weren't going to get to this next round. Here we are. We will see the extent to which he has recovered.
Let's see how he recovered over the course of that minute. They were putting water over his head. They were trying to bring him back. But I would advise him to clinch a lot in the first minute of this round to try to give himself a little bit more time to get back into the fight.
Nice sprawl there as he stuffs another takedown. So that was a big priority coming in, and the takedown defense has absolutely held up. Yeah,
he's done a fantastic job of understanding the threat of the takedown. He's recognized it, he's defended it before it even got started.
Pretty good jab there by Marcin Tybura. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
He didn't like that left hand.
Big knee there.
Oh, nice right hand.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Weidman's going for the sub here.
Oh, he's advancing. He's gonna choke him. There it is.
There's the tap. Chris Weidman back with style points tonight.
Oh my goodness.
this fighter here tonight, called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's gonna be on fire.
He got to his position, he found the submission, he squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 32 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a Darce choke, the All-American Chris Weidman!
So the former UFC middleweight champion Chris Weidman proving again that he is still among the true elites at 185 pounds. What a performance that was tonight. And he's a guy who we've known for some time, really has everything you would want in a mixed martial artist, quick study plus athlete, and tonight it was his night yet again. Even if you don't like New Yorkers, you gotta respect the All-American Chris Weidman. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jiri Prochazka.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here. Kamaru Usman's wrestling is next level. His MMA wrestling, super functional, but he believes that the jab is going to be the key here tonight. Obviously, he has gone to great lengths to develop that under Trevor Whitman, and he felt like he might actually be able to win this fight without securing a single takedown. We shall see.
Great block there.
All right, so there it is. The takedown is there on the first attempt. Wrestling's the best base for mixed martial arts. I didn't wrestle, but that is what I believe, and the kickboxer is not at all where he wants to be early in this fight.
As a wrestler myself, you dig into these fights and you think this is exactly what's going to happen. This wrestler's going to level change. The kicks are going to get caught. He's going to find ways to get this guy down and try to overwhelm him. That's exactly what he's doing at the start of the fight. Change of the position.
Both fighters get up now. Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. Well, you can spot that wide base, that stance of Prochazka from a mile away. His opponent didn't see that right hand coming.
Yeah, that right hand is tremendous from Prochazka. But that right hand starts with that wide base, with his ability to draw an ear mistake, and then he always capitalizes on it.
Oh, effective use of the jab by Usman. Throwing that jab, no good. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1.
Oh, nice. Awesome level change. Great timing.
Usman's in half guard.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Making all these shots count. Oh, and he's back up again. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
A lot of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight, not only is he the best welterweight in the world, he may just be the toughest welterweight in the world because he went through the fire in order to retain that title.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck with slapping on him.
Oh, he escapes!
He got up. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Kamaru Usman. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of his position off the bottom.
Usman's back in half guard. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition. Great shot from the top position.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity. Beautiful jab lands.
Connects now with the 1-2. Seconds remain in the round. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
Just missed with the elbow there. Final seconds of the round. Oh, heavy kick to the body. Round 2 is next.
All right, listen, you're looking great. You're winning this fight everywhere. This round, I want you to control the fight on the ground. I think you can get that submission from side control position, okay?
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. All right, here we go. Next round is underway. There was one submission attempt in the previous round, and this man is nothing if not an active pursuer of these submissions.
He's going to continue to chase down that submission. Maybe the next time he gets it locked in, he'll find the finish.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Kamaru Usman. Just out of range with the straight left hand.
The fighters separate.
All right, so there it is again. Rinse, repeat, another takedown. Just like we mentioned off the jump, this wrestler has been up in his opponent's face all night.
Well, according to the game plan, it would be take this guy down and ground him out. Exactly what he is doing. Every time he level changes, he gets to the hips, gets to his angle, and he secures these takedowns. He could not be happier.
Oh, landed that kick to the leg. All right, watch out for the setup here. DC, I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell at the octagon and go, man, don't shoot so that I can get paid. But if I'm betting, I'm trying to take the over. I believe that he's gonna get another takedown, so I would try to force you into saying that he does do it again himself.
We'll see.
I'm not the gambling guy. You're the gambling guy. You can twist me up with your words.
Oh, and there it is again, DC. I know you're not surprised. You saw that one coming from a mile away.
A mile away, because that's all we've seen over and over again. This guy shooting for takedowns and him securing takedowns. So it's no surprise the earnest is on his partner to
to try to change the course of this fight.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with this.
You can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Prochazka's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Going to the body now with that hook shot. Nicely done by Kamaru. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Prochazka's eye starting to swell now.
Beautiful kick.
Back and forth we go. Under 2 minutes now to go in round two. Usman's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Tries to work it into a takedown. The kick is there to the body. It's going to the body now with that hook. Well placed there by Prochazka. Here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Prochazka. Another ground and pound strike lands. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
I need you to move, scramble.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you know, it's not a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see him knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, Sean, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is underway, and if you look at these two guys in between rounds, it looks like they've barely broken a sweat, both with good resting heart rates, stamina still very high, and you just have to laud the efforts of these guys in training. Both men certainly noted cardio specialists, but incredible that they would have this much in the tank after 10-plus minutes of fighting. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively, or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. So right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that gut.
Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an axis. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Usman's in half guard now.
Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory. Now he's going full mount.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission. That'll do it! Kamaru Usman!
Oh, my goodness.
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
All right, let's get to the official decision. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 42 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by TKO, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
All right, Kamaru Usman, your winner by TKO. You heard it there from Bruce Buffer. He established his jab early, and the rest is history.
Kamaru Usman once again shows why he's one of the best welterweights in the world. He went out there and showed and dominated this fight from the very start. Jab after jab, finally gets the right hand off, hurts his opponent, and gets TKO.
And certainly he has been in a lot of long championship fights in his career. The TKO, wicked useful for the Nigerian Nightmare here tonight. And here is tonight's tale of the tape. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Talia. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Zhang.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, early round action here, and a lot of people in the fight game believe that when all is said and done, Weili could go down as the greatest strawweight of all time. Her focus tonight, action, pace, pressure. She's not resting on her laurels and everything she's accomplished up to this point in time. She is looking for an explosive finish, and she wants to keep the judges out of things here tonight. All right, early round action here, and Weili not wasting any time finding a home for that right hand.
A beautiful right hand. You know, we saw this in the Jessica Andrade fight, her title-winning performance, where she overwhelmed her with that shot that put her out. Zhang Weili is a tremendous athlete, and when she explodes into this punch, she is as good as they come.
Oh, really using her reach advantage to land the jab there, DC. Whiffs on the elbow. Oh, she gets tagged. Nice combination. Have you seen anything like it? About a minute into the fight, these women are balling, they are brawling. Somebody's gonna go down.
I mean, somebody has to go to sleep. This is impossible a pace to keep.
Wind it up on the right there to no avail.
Great job landing that body kick.
Single leg takedown, nicely done there. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Santos.
She's stepping over the mount here.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. Oh, you gotta love the leg kicks, and there it is. Oh, big knee. Good straight hand there by Santos.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, big knee to the body, man alive.
That elbow got confirmed very quick in the clinch. Big shot to the head. Another big kick. Nice. Gotta be careful here.
Under 2 minutes here to go in round one. Oh, what a strike she just landed there from the bottom. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success. Zhang's got the head. Let's see if she can finish off this guillotine attempt. Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt. And now she's in mount. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in
Lot
tight.
of pressure on this choke, John. Fight IQ on full display. This young lady recognized the sub wasn't there, so she kept the dominant position.
Santos is back into full guard. Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
Santos going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range.
Nice looping punch.
20 seconds left. Zhang Weili with an entry here and able to connect on that one too. Beautifully done.
I watched Weili hit pads, and I was amazed at the hand speed that she displayed in that short video clip. This is a fantastic striker, an unbelievable performer, and a great UFC champion.
Round two next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so the fight will continue, and as they attend to the fighter, we will get you some replays of all the damage she sustained in that previous round.
Well, her opponent looked like the best fighter in the world. That is partly due to her not being good on the defensive side. It seems as though she came in here with an idea that she would be able to tough it out. Now she's dealing with this horrible cut.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round 2. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Superman punch now. Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Weili. Trying to kick the leg out.
Oh, big elbow. She gains separation, breaks that clinch position.
Oh, right hand lands again for Weili.
Zhang Weili starting to feel it now, man. She's starting to get off of that right hand. She's throwing it more often now because she has found that she can land it at will. Nice punch to the head. Big shot lands for both guys.
All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her. But now you see the game plan. Everything's clear now. And we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down the finish.
Zhang going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Well, that's one way to take advantage of an edge and reach. Beautiful connection with that punch. Nice. Nicely done. One of her coaches, the captain, Eric Albarracin, has said Weili is the most gifted athlete he's ever coached, man or woman.
We'll work with that jab. Jab lands. Great job blocking that shot.
3 minutes to go in round 2. Well, she's already landed several big takedowns, and there's another one. So you gotta like what you're seeing here. This offensive wrestling is on point tonight.
It's unbelievable. The variety of takedowns is what I am truly a fan of. It's not just one thing. She is doing different approaches, different takedowns to really, really confuse her opponent.
Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it. Beautiful transition.
Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, an underhook, and get back to your feet.
Santos gets hit with a kick. Well, as a play-by-play guy, I try to stay out of the prediction business, but I think we're going to see another takedown attempt here soon.
Oh, absolutely. You see it playing itself out over and over again. She enters, she gets the takedown, and she will not stop at any cost to get the fight to the floor. She's been successful, so why would she change it?
Oh, inside leg kick. I mean, you could hear the whack from here.
Yeah, right away you hear it. You hear the impact at which she landed this kick. Beautiful head kick lands. Guillotine jump.
Holding the position, might still be able to get a submission here.
You need to work on staying the shot. It's work.
Oh, she gets out.
She does a great job of creating space, getting to her back, and living to fight another day. Using a lot of good movement.
Zhang's in half guard.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude.
Oh, she's got a triangle, and that one is tight. She told us before the fight on Thursday that she was going to have to be put to sleep. She wasn't going to tap. Easier said than done, though, here.
Well, she's going to have to tap. Oh, she's got a great submission defense on display.
Santos, ground and pound from half guard now.
great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
Final seconds here of round 2. Sounds on round 2.
All right, great. That was an awesome job, Kate. You're doing really well. The last round was great. This is the last round. You got to keep doing exactly what you just did, Kate. Find something.
All right, let's get you some replays from that previous round, DC. I thought she mixed it up beautifully on the feet.
Yeah, she did a great job. I mean, she landed everything. She showed a complete example of what her mixed martial arts game has become, as she's been in the UFC now for a little bit of time.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, blocked the shot there and delivers the straight counter. Nice jab there by Weili. Oh, look at that. It's as if she said, I'm gonna knee you in your body and there ain't a damn thing you can do about it.
She almost telegraphed it because she knows that that's a technique her opponent can't stop.
Oh! Huge kick to the head. Back and forth we go.
She closes the distance and gets a single collar.
Zhang's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Way to hide that leg kick. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. 1-2 punch by Santos. Oh, another beautiful kick to the thigh. She has attacked that area to great effect here tonight.
She said that was in the game plan. Let's work every part of the body. Right now, the target is the thigh, and she is attacking it effectively.
Nice job by her there to block that shot. Oh, Superman punch. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC. Oh, a big left hand. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has the half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're gonna lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Santos' nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here. Right on the button. Well, DC, I know you're high on this fighter, but she is fading fast. She got stunned earlier in the round and physically just hasn't responded well since.
She has not responded to adversity. You have to understand, as a fighter, everything will not go according to plan. She has not done well in building back to where she was before she got hurt so bad early in the round.
Well, not sure if there's an injury or something, but here we are late in this fight, and she absolutely needs a finish or she's not going to win this fight.
Well, she needs a finish. She's taking a beating. I mean, she's fatigued. She's exhausted. She sees a fighter that has gotten the best of her. I can understand the frustration, but she has to throw all that out the window and go and try to chase a finish.
Just over 2 minutes to decide it. Tries the flying knee to no avail. Zhang's eye is closing up. There's that kick. Lead kick is true there by Zhang. She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Now these two women separate from the clinch. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and Both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work, because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving. When she is on her kicking game, she's as good as anybody in the world.
Waning seconds of this fight.
Oh, guillotine here.
All right, so the women go the distance here tonight, entertaining fight throughout, and she really got it done with her striking.
She got it done with her stand-up. That's what she's known for. It's her calling card. It's exactly what we come to expect when this young lady steps into the octagon, throwing her punches and bunches, landing beautiful kicks. What a great performance.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Talia.
Well, you got to figure her challenges are only going to get stiffer from here, but she passed this test tonight. She is your winner by unanimous decision.
And she needed this, right? This goes to the maturity of her career. The fact that she is growing and growing and growing and can win a tough fight over an extended period of time.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Derrick the Black Beast Lewis. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jairzinho, Biggie Boy, Rozenstruik.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All right, so here's Jairzinho Rozenstruik back on the horse as we get ready for the start of this round. And he's as good a power threat as we have in this heavyweight division. He has more knockouts than any fighter on this roster since he made his UFC debut in 2019. But if he's going to fight for the UFC heavyweight title, he needs a finish here tonight, and that is a reality that is not lost on the Suriname native, Biggie Boy Jairzinho Rozenstruik. All right, early action here, and a nice hook by the boxer gets home on the kickboxer. This is exactly the range in which he wants to be fighting.
Yeah, because it limits the kickboxer, and the kickboxer has a very high guard. So if you're tight, you just pivot with the hook, it lands around that guard, and he does a lot of damage with it. Punch got blocked there.
Rozenstruik gets lit up by that straight punch. So more output, at least in the early going.
That is, oh man, this dude is good. Oh, he didn't like that one.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Ooh, what a punch.
All right, let's go.
Straight right, he misses. Oh, Rozenstruik's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. 3 minutes in our opening rounds.
Oh, nice.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for the Black Beast, Derrick Lewis.
Quick jab lands here. He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
And that one certainly found the target.
Another strike to the head lands.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now, a lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be, right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue down the path and make the ringside position come in here and try to stop this fight.
Nice kick to the body. There's another power takedown there. Rozenstruik swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
That was a solid punch. He gets to the single collar ties. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Goes to the body there. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. .30 seconds now to go in round one. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Beautiful punch lands.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Well, he continues to mix it up beautifully on the feet. Nice inside leg kicks there by Rozenstruik. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, the round is over, and oh, Rozenstruik's corner, yes, definitely concern on their faces about that nose. Perhaps it was broken in that last round. Got to figure that's going to give him fits the rest of the way. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
All right, next round is now underway. Do you see any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, uppercut lands. Rozenstruik's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC.
Nice combination there.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Oh, high-level defense there. The hook shot is blocked by Rozenstruik. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Lewis is now dealing with a cheek cut. Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Serve him up. Go get him.
Nice hook by Mickey. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with the...
Huge left.
Oh, nice body shot.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different.
All right, so the referee steps between the two fighters. They are going to call on the doctor to look at that nose, and I'm fearful this is going to be the end of the fight.
Yeah, it's bad. There's a lot of blood. You can see him almost mouth wide open, gasping for air.
Crowd wants the fight to continue, and it looks as though it will, but maybe stylistically might have to change some things and get aggressive because that cut's not getting any better.
That cut is only going to get worse. Every time you get hit in it, it just gets worse and worse. He's gonna have to take some chances, try to end this fight right now.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is gonna continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were gonna let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happy.
Under 2 minutes here to go in round two. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Rozenstruik's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Side kick lands for him there, champ.
A lot of times that is used to manage space.
Oh, beautiful hook by Lewis. And follows up with another one. Oh, misses with the jab. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
Under a minute, now to go in round two.
He gets to the single collar side, looks for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
Lewis's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. Oh, he smells blood in the water. Gotta start looking for the finish here. Straight punch there again. Been there all night. Oh! Final seconds. All right, round three coming up next. All right, heading back to the corner, and Rozenstruik's nose has got to be broken. I'm no doctor, but perhaps they should call on one right now. You hate to see a fight ended because of a circumstance like this, but I'm just not sure the fighter's going to be able to continue given all the blood. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Third round underway. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight.
finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Nice jab by Biggie Boy. Able to get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is. Oh, there's some good grounding. That'll do it! The Black Beast strikes again!
Jeez Louise!
Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. And here we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 53 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Derrick the Black Beast Lewis.
Well, Derrick Lewis just might be the UFC heavyweight champion of the world before this run is said and done. Congratulations to the Black Beast on yet another UFC triumph here tonight. Really starting to put all of his skills together. That is a scary proposition for his fellow heavyweight contenders. Tonight, it is all about the Black Beast.